Stemming from a novel energy generation technology developed in the labs of MIT, Mesodyne offsets power weight and battery waste with the only technology scalable to the soldier of the future. Beyond the military, Mesodyne's breakthrough energy technology will extend fixed-wing drone flights, enable a more agile emergency response force, and, more broadly, unleash the full potential of human and technological mobility. Mesodyne, our mission is to power your mission. Imagine you're 5 miles away from the comfort of your own home. Perhaps you're exploring the busy but beautiful streets of downtown Boston, and you look down at your phone to realize it's about to die. There's no denying that feeling you get right here in your stomach, it's something real, right? And it's the worst. So what do? If you're like me, you're probably gonna jump into Starbucks, plug in, and then go about your day. Now, instead of 5 miles, imagine you're 7,000 miles. And you're fighting on the front lines as a soldier in a foreign nation. And you look down at your radio comms unit, which is the only connection you have back to your forward operating base. It's the only connection you have back to safety, and you realize it's about to die. What do? The brave men and women of the United States military don't have the luxury of a public power outlet. If their battery dies, they can die too. And so what do? Well, the answer to date has been to pile on more and more batteries. Today's frontline soldiers carry between 10 and 20 pounds of batteries to support their remote missions. And often, this heavy power load isn't even enough to offset that anxiety feeling that we were talking about. Brandon, who's a Special Forces serviceman and a champion of our company, went as far as to say that not only do I have to carry 20 pounds of batteries, but I keep my radio off because I'm afraid it's going to die when I need it most. So clearly, this is a problem already today, but in reality, it's only getting worse. That's because modern warfighters require the best technology, and the best technology requires power. Since Operation Desert Storm, the power requirements of each individual soldier has skyrocketed. And unfortunately, as a result, the weight that's carried by each individual soldier has grown exponentially as well. And this comes at an unsustainable cost, both in terms of absolute dollars and in terms of soldiers' lives. Just to put that quickly in perspective, over half of the men and women who come back from overseas are treated by the Veterans Association with a permanent back problem that lasts far beyond the responsibilities of their deployment. And it costs the VA $2 billion annually. Well, the good thing is there's a solution to this, and it's not a marginally better battery, and in fact, it's not a battery at all. It's a completely new breakthrough energy generation technology called thermophotovoltaics. Here at Mesodyne, we're commercializing TPV. It's being spun out of MIT's Institute for Soldier Nanotechnology, and it's going to solve all these issues. The way that TPV works is you generate heat by combusting a hydrocarbon-based fuel. That heat then brings our novel photonic crystal to incandescence, and the resulting light is matched with the photovoltaic cell to efficiently generate electricity. The result is watts of power at the fuel flow of a lighter that you can hold in the palm of your hand. And so what does that mean for Brandon? Well, with Mesodyne's solution, that's a 4 times weight reduction in the amount of batteries he needs to carry, or 15 pounds out of his pack. And with that additional capacity, Brandon can carry 2 gallons of water, 20 extra magazines of ammunition, or according to some studies, reduce his own personal injury liability between 30 and 100%. And since our runtime is simply a function of how much fuel you have on hand, that means Brandon isn't a sitting duck waiting to recharge or waiting for a sunny day. And lastly, since we run on multiple different types of fuel inputs, including readily available JP8 diesel fuel, Brandon doesn't need to go out in the front lines, putting his life at danger just to protect these complex and cumbersome logistics lines for batteries. And this might seem like science fiction, but I'm happy to tell you that this Iron Man-like reality, it's here and it's here now. Here at Mesodyne, we are commercializing this thermophotovoltaic technology, and over the last 6 months, we've already developed our initial portable prototype, which is generating watts of electricity that you can hold right this in the palm of your hand. And hey, we understand that the military can be a complex customer, right? Especially as a beachhead market. When they have acquisition cycles that look like this, but at the end of the day, it's a relationship-driven business. And with our rich relationships across the entire procurement process, including with our direct collaborators at the Army Research Laboratory, we're able to get this in the hands of soldiers fast. And you better believe that's just the beginning. Think of your favorite emerging technology. Maybe it's drones, maybe it's Internet of Things, maybe it's advanced robotics. All of these require portable power. And this demand is just skyrocketing. Here at Mesodyne, we're the enabler for tomorrow's mobile future. We're not just a battery replacement, we're unleashing the full potential of human and technological mobility. And this is the team that's making it happen. Veronica and Walker are literally the world's forefront thinkers on TPV, having been published over 30 times on the fabrication of the photonic crystal and our full system integration. I'm Ryan, an engineer turned recent graduate of MIT Sloan with a background in energy technology transition with the Department of Defense. We are looking to add to our team with two of the best engineers this planet has to offer. If you're one of those people and you believe in the mission of improving soldiers' lives through game-changing technology, come and see us after the break. We are Mesodyne. We are changing the way the world is powered, and our mission is to power your mission. Thank you.